Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a compression breakout trade that we took in Crude this morning. When we first came in the morning, we were right here in this area right here. Crude was looking just a little bearish actually. All of our moving averages were in alignment to the downside. We were below the smooth 50, below the cloud, making a double wick out of the cloud off of our Unirenko bars, which is an entry technique we like to use. And we actually took a short here first thing. That was good for 2 targets off for $200 per contract. Got stopped out on our remaining contracts, made a pullback back into the cloud again, and our moving averages were still all in alignment. So we actually took a shot at one more short right here, and we only got one target off. It was $100 per contract, got stopped out again, and formed a double bottom. This double bottom was down here at 56.60, and then Crude started to pivot. And you could see that we just started pivoting sideways in a slightly tighter compression as we went, but just pivoted sideways for pretty close to 3.5 hours. Just didn't go anywhere. Tested this top numerous times. We actually made a slightly higher double bottom, which was suggesting that the compression was tightening, and it also suggested that perhaps if there was a breakout that it might actually be to the upside, because we had put in a double bottom, but it was a slightly higher double bottom. And you can see that our MQ power lines were painting significant areas of resistance. Our MQ power line is our indicator that paints these green lines and these red lines, and these paint at significant areas of support and resistance. And you can see we even had kind of a double power line right here, which we really like because we often get strong breakouts. When we get breakouts of double power lines, we tend to get strong breakouts and a pretty decent move when we get that. So we could definitely see our compression area. It was definitely between the green power lines above, the red power lines below, and we were just waiting for the breakout. And then we actually did get a nice breakout. Our momentum all went positive right here. You can see the fast line and the slow line on Momentum MQ Trender Pro, or I'm sorry, MQ Momentum was breaking to the upside. Our MQ VSI was turning green as we were heading for this breakout to the upside. So we had a couple additional things confirming that we could possibly get a run to the upside here in Crude. In addition to that, we actually had some 30-minute confirmation that went with that. You could see that Crude had just been respecting this 57 area really way back into yesterday's session, and definitely throughout the entire Asian session at night. And when that breakout was occurring, that was occurring right here. We had a strong bullish bar to the upside. This bar opened down here, closed up here. Another strong bullish bar leading into the breakout. And then you could see that Crude just actually ran for the whole rest of the day. So we had 30-minute confirmation on our compression breakout, plus our Unirenko confirmations, and we got a nice run in Crude. We broke out right here at 56.99, and this was good for 4 targets to the high up here. And you can see that MQ Momentum Trender Pro, that is the indicator that paints our bars, just kept us in this trade right on up into the fourth target. Fourth target was $400 per contract. We got stopped out on our Trender Pro Trail Stop feature on our remaining contracts. But all in all, not too bad a morning trade in Crude. $200 per contract on one trade, $100 per contract on another trade, and $400 per contract on our final trade.